Top Morning Ladies, my name is Jess, and welcome to the What If I Was in Attack on Titan. So, in the reason why there's 4 pictures is because of my phone. Or my space. So, yeah. So let's begin. So my character is a human, but is similar to how Eren looks. So, but he always has this same personality as what Levi Heim is. So, and if I say anything like incorrectly, tell me in the comments below. Because Aaron, or like Aaron's last name is kind of like wonky. So, yeah. So then, yeah. So then the main story of a colossal titan looks over a wall. He uses his leg to comes in, hits or breaks through the wall, yada yada. But Shenman, or before we get into that part, let's go back in time to her. Yes, I know my character is that old, but his Titan form, he was the first Titan in this What If. But he didn't go through the same process as what she did. Have that strapped to her back. No. He is a multiverse Titan. He learns from other people. Like, he can. So, how he got his powers is very unknown to us. But he is actually the big brother to the king. The one that I forget their name. Yeah. So, basically, when he saw her, he stops them because they knew that the people knew that what his plans are, because everyone knows that there's a method to his madness. So he walks up to her and tells her, I got a plan involving you. Do you trust me? As she nods her head. That is twice. And as he tells her what the plan is for her to open the gate or pigs to come out and have guards chase you down. But there's a you have to run to a certain tree. Come with me, and I'll show you. Soldiers, stay here. As he walks her to the tree, this one, and you will go inside, and there you will meet a creature. Just allow it to go into your body, and you'll become the Titan. I have seen it many times before. As she doesn't understand what he means by Titan. But then when she pieced two to two together, then she realized he wants her to become a Titan. And so then he comes back with her, and she does that thing, and like what he said, as she accepts it and as his own self. No. As she became the first Titan, as he smiles at that. She became a Titan. As he walks over to her and tells her, "How do you feel?" As she looks at him, instead of like eating him, she understands what he means by accepting the creature. As yeah, she ends up um as he puts her or his hand on her leg, as he says this. He quietly says, "Rest easy. Now convert back to your human form." As he does that, as she doesn't understand, she looks at him as he looks at her, as he smiles at her, as she, like, basically, he walks up to her and puts a hand, or his hand, on her shoulder and tells her that you did a great job. As the king looks at him, there's, as the king says, "Brother." Because my character is so basically, yeah. So he can tell that if a person, or of course, the king looks at his brother and says, "You plan for this?" Yes, because I have seen it many times before. As the king looks at him, he knows when he is serious about that. Yeah, that's why I see why everyone respects you as a leader. As he walks over to. So then he also predicted, as he tells the king that the rebel army will come and will kill or try to kill all of, or try to stab you, but as he puts his hand onto his brother's head, or as he, or actually holds him in his hand, as he tells him, this is what I see. Yeah. So basically, yeah. So he says, as he walks up. Of course, she wasn't treated as a prisoner thing. It was like, he was or she became the king's wife, and he got killed as he became, as he knows. So then the king's three daughters ate her, and then, you know. Then we fast forward to the modern day, where, sorry, fast forward to modern day. Like, then it originally happens, but I am gonna add a twist to it. So, because my character Ibrahim is a multiverse thing, he can never age, so he stays the same. As he walks, or he takes Aaron's his mother, like, picked her up off the debris, puts her on his back, and runs. And as he says, he doesn't want her to die again, or he's seen him too many, or he's seen her too many times to die. So, as the Smile Titan can seize that. So basically, my character is unaffected by the effects of Titans because of the, yeah. So then, yeah. So he walks around. He still looks the same as what he did, or what he looks like. He looks like that guy. So then, yeah, it scares him, or it sometimes scares him of seeing how many times. And when Zuko, or not Zuko, when he can tell that so basically my character did a time skip. So he meets the first king. Let me look that up for you. King. Oh, not kind. King. So the one that has a Titan. So him, let's say it's him, or like this. I know this is the. So he predicts, and so he tells her, or no, he remembers who Aimon's real identity is. Because everyone didn't realize that he is just a nickname, but it was Rocco. Just Rocco. That's my character's name. Rocco. So he ends up visiting with Rocco. Or no, not Rocco. This guy, as he could sense like his own brother inside of them. As he smiles as he doesn't like, or he knows who. Yeah, so he ends up telling him that he is sorry for not believing in everything, because everyone was suspicious of why he could predict the future without having consumed a Titan. As when he looked at him, he could tell that you weren't human at all. You were a Titan. Yes. Compared to you, I can tell that you guys are shapeshifters. I'm the one that in charge of what will happen next. I predict what. So yeah, I forgot to add that part in. So yeah, because he lives over very long time. So he was born in the same year as the first Titan, but the king, as a king's like brother, and then he lived like further down because he can never die. He's basically immortal. He can see because his eyes is basically a same thing, but blue. No, the eye color things. These guys right here would be the same thing as blue. So then the then a couple more years have passed. His he can tell that his friend and was still with him as he looks at her as he can share parts of his body as a to see as in the future thing what will happen. So she looks at him as she spoke to him as he tells her that you might have some words of a future will hold. You really put the spotlight on me, friend. I can tell by your aura. As he says what will happen, like Eren will be born. As he use a power of his own power of show his own future or their futures. As some of them are like even her she ends up seeing into the what will happen. As some of them are scared out of their minds, as they could not believe what will happen, as they didn't realize that as they could not believe it. They could not believe all that stuff. As she looks at him and tells him, man, for a Titan, you know a lot of things before they even happen. as he giggles at it. Well, when you're a multiverse titan, you kind of get what you were trying to pull. Just let it happen. As he tells her, er, her, because when things go smooth. So then Aaron's father eats her. As then he ends up seeing it for himself before, because he was there. As he was smiling. Not creepy smile, but everything is going smooth. Yeah, it sounds like if Aaron. It sounds like what if Aaron went back in time and like predicted everything, and yeah. So basically, my guy. So when he. So then now we move on to like Aaron's colossal thing. And the basically the because he was good friends with his father, mother. So then Aaron gets like always like calls him like the friend, like his best friend. As the he always like asks him that tell us the stories, tell us the story. The what will happen as he tells them he tells him the story of there's a titan, a new breed called a colossal. He is a bigger and more scary, without any skin, and as he broke the wall, as he was like basically he learned, and yeah, between him and Levi, eh, eh, between as he tells them everything that yeah, so his his own his own. He tells them the future of what will happen and all that stuff. As Eren can't believe him some of that story as it happens. As yeah. So then because my character has some or has a lot of battle experience, and because he also had a special ability of the because he could predict the future. He can bend reality. You know how like Whitebeard grabs the like or from One Piece where he grabs from the air and he brings it down. He does the same thing. He has a power of tremor. He can bend reality. He can make people what he wants them to see. He has immortality, so if a Titan tried to like devour him, it would never work. And instead, it will make a Titan go aged or de-aged, like takes on a transformation thing. As yeah. So then a time skip to about Colossal. As they predicted, or he predicted it, as he could not believe it's gonna happen. As Zuko, or not Zuko, is my character, Rocky. He was grabs Eren's mother because he cares about her. He doesn't want to see her dying. As he literally told him that and he doesn't want to see you die multiple times. Plus, that would make Eren go lose his cool. As Eren's mother, here, let me. As he, or as she tells him, or she thanks him, or being there all the way. As he doesn't want to see his friend get eaten by the Smile Titan. So he's been there for her and him and all the way. Because both or because my character's also a doctor. He's a multiverse metaverse titan, and he's also a doctor. So he used his own power to heal people one by one, two by two, three by threes. He's so then, yeah. So then he also, because his the Aaron's father, I'm told by him that the I have, or there's one thing that I did know about you through these last weeks. The I know it's creepy, but please understand. And but I am your best friend, so that's what I'm saying. Hey? It might be creepy, but I will watch out for you, main man. As yeah, so then they, their mother, or Aaron's mother, was like was so traumatized, or not like traumatized, but it kind of bends reality a little bit, because my character was there. He saved Aaron's mother from being eaten by a smile titan. And yeah, as he tells her that if you're pretty lucky that I'm around, because it looks like that smile titan would probably ate you all away. As he doesn't really understand, or she doesn't really understand what he means by that, as he shows her an image of what would have happened if he wasn't around. As she's like, she was terrified. As you, of course, she always says, "You always come up with good points in your life. Are you ever wrong about that?" As he says, "No, just because I can predict of the thousand possibilities." Really? Yeah. It's scary, but I know how scary it is. As the as his father, the Aaron's father, decides to become more, or like, or he sat down with him one day. Eh? He literally, like, they sat down with him, one day, and they both talked. Like, how do you predict these kinds of events? Mm. And, alright. So, yeah. Then, I just kind of. So, yeah. So then, the. His mother. Or, no. Aaron's mother asks him the same question. Like, how do you always protect the moves? Huh. Compared to those brain dead idiots, hence called Titans. Or, I shouldn't just say Titans. Those humans and aren't actual Titans. Only real Titan is actually, as he takes a breather, is actually me. I'm the multiverse Titan. I don't eat humans for their blood or anything. As she's asking, what do you mean by that? Can I ask? Yes. And for that question, the see having these multiverse powers is of a Titan, or I am a Titan, a multiverse, as he explains so quick that here I'll slow it down. As he explains to her that he's been living so long because he actually was living so long that even he doesn't even remember like anything else. No, like because he also explains that he went through one multiverse to the other, then back, and then all that stuff. So his father, his mother, and one of the troops didn't realize that they actually did have a Titan on their side without them even realizing it. And yeah. So then his father, Aaron's like father, or Aaron's dad, and was basically a when he heard that he was a multiverse creature, Earth, he could not believe that he had a friend that was already a Titan. As he asks, why didn't you eat me at that time? I compared to most of them, I actually am different from the rest. As he explains to them that yeah, like he explains that the compared to people like those Titans, he only arrived on the like he herbs his or, through the antimatter thing. Like, but he he doesn't use his Titan abilities to kill anybody. So he ends up explaining that in order to become a Titan, you had to, like, it explains everything. Like, he knows that his own friend and does not want to eat him because he respects him too much as a friend, and he doesn't see him as a brother. So, yeah. So then the couple days have passed, and it was finally time for him to pass the attack Titan down. As the his friend asks him, "Are you gonna pass that attack Titan down to?" As he says, "Yes, to your son." As he says, "Yes," and then it happened. And yeah, so then he knew that he lost his friend, but that's okay. As he walks up to him, he walks up to his Aaron's Aaron as I or he told or sorry, I'm gonna go in between. Okay, so then we so then he becomes more like angry at all the Titans, except as he explains, or what my character explains, that you don't hate me, right? Because I'm a Titan. As he says, no, I don't hate you. I hate every other Titan. The ones that are, like, not superior. And plus, you are my friend. I know that from hanging around with you. You always tell the truth. As he agrees, yes. And then the, like, armored Titan. And then, as the, you'll be a pretty good scout regiment thing. Or, okay. As he, so his only person that really died was actually his father. So his father died because Eren ate him. His mother is still alive because she didn't get eaten. So please wait for part 2.